All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Craps here with John from Pro Craps. Good morning, huh? We had a good, if you were there for our paycheck today, worked out really, really well. We did the squeeze play. I'll recap that for you here in just a minute. But other than that, things are going well. I'm not sure if you can do this or not, but I'm trying to pack in the sleep ahead of Vegas. I normally go to bed around 2 and get up at like 5:30 or 6. I've been going to bed at like 10 o'clock the last couple of nights to try and maybe charge the battery so that we can go the 24 hours and have some energy the whole time. So we'll cross my fingers we get through that. Can't wait for Thursday, man. Flying out here Thursday morning. It's going to be balls to the wall for 4 straight days. It's going to be fantastic. All right, let's get started here and recap the morning show, the morning rollout, and then we'll jump into today's content. So let's take a look first here at this. The squeeze play worked out good this morning. So far, the squeeze play is 1-1. And, I'm playing the squeeze play because for my daily paycheck. I'm playing the squeeze play this week because we're going to Casino Quest, and I wanted to get some hours behind that strategy before we get there. It's their strategy. It's actually one of the more popular ones. It's working for them really, really well, which is great. I had a rough time yesterday. Yesterday we came out and we played from behind the whole day. I did actually have one good run and fought it back, and we actually got to 540 or 445 in profit, I think. So we didn't quite get to the 500. I went back in to try and get the $60, and we blew $1,000 trying for that. It's one of the things that just you need a good roller. The squeeze play is great. It's 220 inside. One hit, you grab the 4 and 10. One more hit, you drop down the 160, and you're playing 160 across for $20 in risk, which in theory is great. Yesterday, I think I had 5 times where I never got the second hit. Like it was point, one hit, out, point, out. It was awful. Today, no problem. Today went out there and had a 12 roller to start the game off. We made our profit in the first, like I said, 11 or 12 rolls, and it was just smooth sailing from there. Just had a good time with it. So it's a good strategy if you can get past a couple rolls. And as you know, getting past those first 2 rolls, and it's not 2 rolls, right? It's two hits. I got my hands over here. It's 2 hits, right? It took us 12 rolls to get 6 hits today. So I want you to think about that. When you say my strategy just needs 2 hits, it's more than that, right? Because those, the 2 hits might take you 5 rolls to get there between the come out roll, a couple of horn numbers you're not betting on. It takes a hot minute to get what you need to win. So remember that when you're making strategies out. Excuse me. So there's that. Let's see, what is next for us? The come out roll. Black Friday, next Friday night fight. We can't do it this week, obviously, because we're going to be in Vegas. The next Friday that we have, though, is Black Friday. So I don't know if Black Friday makes sense. Maybe we can do a little poll here, a little informal poll. Yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down, or yay or nay in the chat there. If Black Friday works for you, do y'all have plans? Do y'all going shopping? What's going on in your life? I want to know if we should schedule this thing for Black Friday or wait a week and get the next Friday night fight the week after the first Friday in December. So let me know in chat, yay or nay, if Black Friday works for you. If it does, fine. We'll get the contestants ready to go, and we'll get it all scheduled up. The next thing is the Craps Chat. Reminder: Craps Chat will be this Friday, not this Sunday, because Craps Chat will be a part of the telethon. We're gonna have Craps Chat is basically our first our first group segment. So we're gonna start the telethon off. I'll show you the schedule here in a minute, but the Craps Chat's gonna come in at 7 o'clock on Friday night Pacific time. Couple hours with Michael Shackelford. It's going to be fantastic. Can't wait. Lots of questions burning for him. If you got questions for the Wizard of Odds, Michael Shackelford, for Tony Leo, Wage, for any dice control instructors, we're going to have a bunch of DI instructors there throughout the time. David from CEG, we have a lot of access to David. We have Jeremy from ColorUp's going to be there. Jacob from Wage Me This will be online with us. DGE, Charlie from Drunk Guy Explains will be online. If you got questions, burning questions for these guys, or you want me to challenge them on something, like something you just don't, whatever, write to me. Otherwise, it's going to be me interviewing them, the things I want to know. But if you got things you want to know, drop me a note. Either email me at john@procraps.net or hop into Discord and just drop me a DM with things, or actually put it in the Craps for the Cure channel in Discord, things you want me to ask these guys. We can take your chats, of course, live, but I'd like to come armed to these interviews with questions that you want to know answers to. So if you got something burning, put it out there so I know what it is and what you want to know. Cool? That's a plan for all of us. All right. The next thing is Craps for the Cure. Let's actually go and look at it. I want to show you where we are. So the schedule's starting to take shape. Let me zoom in here just a little bit so you can see a little bit clearer. Here's how it looks on Friday night. Friday night, we're going to start out with Steve Winfield, obviously, from Press by One, with David Knoll from Casino Quest, Jeremy Ellerick from Color Up, and myself, and of course, all of our hosts, Jen and Ian, and whoever else is going to be there. That'll be kind of a roundtable. Let's get to know each other, kick it off kind of session. Then David is going to do a Dealer 101 session with me and Jeremy. We're going to have David teach me and Jeremy how to deal a little bit better than we do. Jeremy's actually a really good dealer. I'm still getting there. He's going to do the colors and units with us, the prop keys, and that kind of thing to kind of help us level ourselves up dealing-wise. 7 o'clock Craps Chat for 2 hours. We got Michael Shackelford. Then the Hawaiians take over. Then it's going to be the Brian and the Hawaii Crap Shooters team is going to take over. They're going to do a little DI challenge. They're going to do a tournament like they did before. So there'll be, I think, 2 brackets of 3 people. You can bet on who's going to win. We can take pledges for the longest rolls. They're going to go for probably a couple hours. Then I think DGE's coming on. I'm not sure what time Charlie's going to join us. And maybe at night, maybe in the morning. I'm not sure yet. But DGE will be here at some point. I'm talking to him today to find out what time, but I have him maybe in here at 11 o'clock, and he may just go until he stops talking, which could be till 3 in the morning. We don't know. We'll do it like that. The overnight is kind of open. I had nothing really scheduled here in the overnight. It's going to be a lot of like past the rack. We're going to do some strategy building. Again, if Charlie comes in and hangs out, that's great. If somebody else wants to come in early in the morning, that's great. I'm talking to Waylon a little bit about, hey, when can you come? But we have lots of things planned here for this fun, like craps play without a lot of interviewing, just a lot of fun over the night. In the morning, we get Steve Heavy Haltom from Axis Power Craps. We have Jacob from Wager Me This at 9 o'clock. We have Tony Leo at 10. 11 o'clock is still open, but I have an idea for who's going to be here. I'll let you know later. Ed Robinson from Roll to Win is going to come on at noon. I have a cool mystery guest coming on to teach us about how to throw the dice at 1 o'clock. Then Carrie Coda and the Craps Angels will have a ladies-only session for 1 or 2 hours. I think I'm going to try and talk to Jeremy. I think Jeremy and I might deal for them for 2 hours. That'd be great. I want, she's going to run that whole session. So whatever she wants to do is up to her. Then at 4 o'clock, Jeremy's going to get us all together. All of you who are coming who have craps channels, be there at 4 o'clock because Jeremy's going to host a roundtable on running YouTube. What it's like to run a YouTube channel. His tips and tricks. He just quit his day job to do his channel full time because it's becoming that popular. He can do it. He's going to give us all the marketing, all the video editing tips, all the whatever you want to know. A guy with 100,000 subscribers is going to be there to tell us how to do it, roundtable fashion. We're going to close out with Chris and N3MO Yo going after each other. We're going to decide who wins that table, who wins the fedora, and then we'll close it out at 7 o'clock. So there's your schedule. We got a whole thing planned. I have, again, a couple of open slots here. I think I know who's going to come here. I think I know who's coming in here. And really, it's going to be about from midnight to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, just us having fun, talking shop, making strategies up. It's going to be crazy. Yes, Jen, you are absolutely going to be there for ladies hour for sure. You, whoever else is in our audience that is female, please come to ladies hour. I think Carrie's going to start a weekly show on CGTV called Ladies Night, where no men are allowed. We're going to, again, working on growing this game a little bit. So that's what's happening right there. So there is the Craps for the Cure so far schedule as it is. A couple more things to kind of just peel in there and settle up on, but I think it's taking shape. Good, N3MO Yo, your wife will be there. I'd love to have a full table of we get like a table 4 and 4, like 8 people. That would be a lot of fun. That'd be a whole lot of fun. So anyway, there is the Craps for the Cure update for today. Oh, you know what? I got to show you something else. I'm sorry. My bad. I need to show you this because it's all in here now. I added a couple of things. The auction site, by the way, the auction site, we already have some donations, which is kind of cool. So if I go to the auction here, I'm going to go through the items with you so you see what's here. The Color Up Felt, Heavy's Seminar, full seminar, which is ridiculous. The diamond earrings that Chiro made. the watch that Chiro has donated. Dice Grinders has given us 2 hats and chips. The Magic Aces Magic Pack, which is awesome, like how to do magic, the DVD, and a set of Heavy Haltham's dice. I gotta get a picture from Jeremy still, the felt. He's got casino felt that he is signing and sending to us. We have from Dice Dr. Dan, look at this, the Eldorado chip collection, the Flamingo chip collection, Tropicana chip collection, this Vegas Memories chip collection. He's got the community chip collection, which is all of us that have sent him chips. He's put those in a rack for us. He's got this great Binions poster. I've put up, of course, a set of Lammers. I've put up a set of my chips. Tony Leo from Wage is putting up Wage memberships. Dice Grinders, Arnell has got these 2 custom rings, which I know I can't show you. I can't zoom in any more than that, but it's the Dice Grinders logo and his dice set on a silver ring, which is wicked cool, plus his logo. And then Dice Dr. Dan has stepped up yet again with a special empty chip display. It's hard to see this, and I can't really zoom in, I don't think. I can. You can see that this is like an empty chip rack with a gold and black plaque on the inside that is a commemorative official display. So as we come to the event, bring your chips. And folks who come, we're going to sign our chips and put them in this rack. This rack will be kind of, This rack will be made up of the chips that people bring to the event. It's the official one-of-a-kind chip rack. That's going to be a fantastic thing. So Victor wants to know where to go. Where you go is, I'll write it in here, crapsforthecure.com. That's the website. You can make donations on any item in here or bids on any item. Please bid high, bid like a crazy person. It's going to be okay to do that. And also you can make a straight donation up too. So donations, we've already got some. If I go to the donation, we already have $250 in donations. It's straight up, drop it in a donation. So if you want to bet like on the Hawaii Crap Show, say I'm going to bet $25 that Brian beats Mar or whatever, or Hazel beats Brian, pledge it in the chat. When Hazel beats Brian, come on in here and make your donation. $50, that I bet for Hazel. However you want to do that is totally cool. We also have, by the way, on the ticket sales front, I think this will show the total. Maybe it won't. We've sold, I want to say 25 tickets now. We've got almost 2K in ticket sales. So we're doing pretty good. We have a lot of cool stuff here. So, there you go, Duracell, a mystery auction. I didn't see the end of that quote. That's pretty funny. I would actually 100% do that. I would love, we're doing, don't tell anybody. Don't share this. I'm going to cut this part of that video. We are absolutely going to do that. I'm going to put a mystery item in there, and we are going to send one lucky person to King Dice Academy, and he's going to say, "Hey, I'm here, courtesy of Pro Craps." That's going to be awesome. That's hysterical. Oh my God. All right. I really want to drive out there and meet him. I said this before. I have no problem with King Dice at all. As a matter of fact, by all accounts, he's a really great dude when you meet him in person. I think a lot of what you see on his channel is marketing, and that's totally fine. I'm happy to be the pin cushion if it helps him market his thing. Fine, whatever. But I want to go out there and meet him. I think it'd be kind of fun to go out there and hang out and meet him in person. And actually, like I said, nothing like seeing somebody eye to eye and shaking hands to make things right. All right, guys, that's it. Let's get back over here to the table. I'm going to switch camera views here for a minute, and just give me a second to do that. We're going to go to, I think, this view here. Sorry. Not that view, that view. And we're going to go back to here. Give me a sec. The keynote. We are all jacked up. Where am I going? I'm going to go here. All right. We're going to talk a little bit about DI again. Talk about DI. And I don't have really this scientific extra awesome plan to talk to you about, but I want to talk about a couple things because we've been in this. Here's my big dice coming out. We've been in this like heated conversation, and it really shouldn't be that heated. I'm going to concede a point to PJ. So PJ Strong, hopefully you're listening here. I'm going to concede for today's Daily Dose of DI. I'm going to concede to PJ Strong 1 point, which is, every single throw is random. And let's just get that clear. Every throw is random to a degree, right? As you're throwing dice, and we're trying to quote unquote create variance with our throw, however you want to determine that. I've been making this point all along that if you can reduce the amount of energy, you can reduce the amount of random. okay? And here's what I mean by that. And I think it's misconstrued, and PJ's right. You can't reduce the random, because random is random. Once the dice hit that back wall, they're gonna get randomized. That's what the point of the back wall is, right? What I say is if I can reduce the energy off the wall, and with my kind of throw, right? And again, I spin them. I'm trying to basically pin that bottom die, if I can, to the top or the bottom. I see a lot where it just sticks, or it bounces and sticks, right? If I can stick it, right, and know that most of the time, right, we're gonna be on one of these, and the other die is gonna be off of that, right? This is my dream scenario is one die on a 6 or a 1, one die not on the other axis, right? It's on this other axis. If I know I can do that, we know that we can reduce the number of possible combinations. And what I'm saying is if I know that the dice are always gonna roll off the wall, let's pretend we were perfect and they were always just, get the right set here. If they were always just on axis all the time, right here, they always just never ever imploded, like so. What you do, you've taken away combinations. You've removed the 6 and 1, or in this case, the 4 and 3 that I've got showing here, out of the mix altogether. If you remove from 36 combinations and you make it impossible to get 12 of those combinations because you've taken 4 faces out of the mix, you've taken away the 1 and the 6 and the 1 and the 6, think about that. Your universe of possible outcomes is no longer 36, it's 24, or it's 12 if you have done even if you've controlled both of them. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I'm controlling the random, I'm reducing the universe of outcomes that we could see. And that's what I mean by energy control. If I can control the energy to where my dice are coming off the back wall in a controlled fashion where they roll over straight, hopefully, or just roll over a number of predictable times, 2, 4, or 6, some even number of times, you take away 12, 14, 16 combinations of the dice, you're not reducing the randomization factor, but you're taking away possible outcomes. And if I can know that most of the time I'm gonna be on a 6 or a 1 on one of the die, then I really can reduce the universe of outcomes with the second die. That's what it's all about, right? So when I say reducing random, I'm not saying I'm gonna de-randomize the dice, I'm saying I'm gonna limit from 36 outcomes down to whatever, 24 or 12 or something else. I'm trying to reduce the number of possible outcomes from 36 to 24. That's what I mean by less random, controlled random, right? If I can reduce the number of possibilities, I can hopefully hide the 7 a little bit easier, or put myself in a position where I'm gonna see a higher density of box numbers. And I know, if we have a 1 or a 6 showing 10% more often than it should, that means 10% more often than it should, we'll see numbers that are not 7s because the other axis doesn't contain the match. That's the idea. It's very simple. My theory is very simple. And again, I'm taking the 10,000 rolls to prove the theory. So that's what I'm at. When I say less random through energy control, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying reduce the number of possible outcomes. I'm not saying that they're not going to be random. I'm saying we're going to ensure ourselves that 12 of the 36 combinations can never come up because of what one of those die has up. And that's the point. That's what I'm trying for. That's why I'm wasting my time every night, right? Doing hundreds of rolls a week, logging them all to see if that's even a thing. Is it even possible? I don't know if it's possible. We're gonna find out. I can tell you this right now, I'm definitely edging up close to 4% in controlling those faces right now. So something's happening. It's not really affecting the outcomes of the numbers in terms of roll length, but I'm definitely seeing that the combinations of the box numbers are much thicker with 1s and 6s. I'm seeing more 3-1-4s, more 4-1-5s, more 5-1-6s, more 6-2-8s, more 6-3-9s, and more 6-4-10s than I see hard 10s, hard 4s, 3-2-5s, 4-2-6s. I'm definitely seeing a denser pattern in here of 1s and 6s that make these numbers up versus the non-quote-unquote primary hits. So we're definitely approaching 4% likelihood on that. I'm still seeing the same number of things I should see. Distribution-wise, we're still random, which is fine. But the composition of those numbers, I'm seeing a big difference. And I think it's important to know that there's a possibility there. And that's, again, that's all I'm saying. So hope that makes some sense. What I'm looking for there is to reduce, quote unquote, reduce random. I'm just reducing the universe of outcomes. That's what it comes down to. So let's make sure we get that I'm using my words correctly, because I think it's an important thing. Otherwise, my words get taken out of context, and I want to make sure that we're clear on that. Okay, let's go here now. I'm gonna play a little bit with you the hangover remedy, and I want to show you the strategy on screen. Again, this came to me from N3MO, who's a subscriber and a big supporter of all of our channels. This is yesterday's profit. Let's play out this strategy, which he kind of built with me in mind, based on A, the way I bet, and B, the way I throw. Okay, so what it starts out with is this. I'm gonna put it out from the bank first. We're gonna do 4 and 10 buy for $100. He knows I love my outside numbers. We're gonna also, but they'll be off. We're gonna lay the back wall. Another one of my favorite moves, right? I love laying the back wall. Laying the back wall like this for 30, 30, 30, 30. The way that this pays out is easy. You're gonna pay $1 in vig for each of them. They each cost you $1 because they're $30. They pay 20 on the 5 and 9, and 50 on the, or 25 each on the 6 and 8, $90. So for $4, $90 win. So it's essentially a $96 net on those on a come out 7. Should the come out 7 not happen, which is fine, what we're gonna do is we slide up the 5 and 9, and we grab the 5 and 9 for $0.25 each. Now what I'm gonna do is actually grab them for $40 each. I'm actually gonna take like this and get the 5 and 9 for $40. I'm gonna do the double tap 5 and 9. I'm gonna try and get $40 to look like 100, 100 to look like 140, and be done. Grab $200 out of these two, the 4 and 10, one hit, all the way to $25. We're gonna take one hit and go all the way down to $0.25 with those things. So these are gonna go big press and down. These are gonna go straight down to the floor. If I get a point of 6 or 8, what we're gonna do today, let's say the point is a 6, I'm gonna lay the 8. I'm gonna lay the sister for $300. That's our adjustment. We're gonna lay the sister. I do tend to hit my points quick if I hit them. I ricochet those things a lot. So N3MO called me last night and said, hey, why don't you lay the sister instead? So 6 or 8 becomes the point. We lay the sister for 300. Keep these bets active. And that's the whole thing. It's a bit of a hybrid, right? You got your come out 7 hunter, you got the sister hunter, and you've got the outside bets working for us, and that's gonna be the things. That is the hangover remedy. It's designed to be a little bit hybridy, but also aggressive enough that I can make some money after getting whacked elsewhere. Let's see if we can't make this thing work. I'm gonna change the camera angle for you. Bring over the Stream Deck, and we're gonna start logging rolls here. Just give me a second to get going. Let's go with this one. That should be the view. Give me a sec to get everything hooked up over here. It takes me a minute to drag this stuff around that we need to. I guess I could be more prepared, right? All right, coffee and craps. All right, roll tracker is over here. Okay, now I'm ready to roll. Here we go. Let's walk back over with the coffee cup, not spill it on my table. That's good stuff. That's the Kona. That's the Kona. All right, here we go. We got $1,000 in the rack. We'll start out with our Backwall Lay. Here we go. And again, I'm going to keep these things as neat and clean in the rack as I possibly can as we go forward here. There's that. We're going to put out in advance our 4 and 10 buys, but they're off. They're going to, these bets will always follow the puck. Okay, here we go. Puck's off. Let's use not the white dice from yesterday. They were horrible bad luck. Let's go with the Jerry's Nugget dice. Yeah, the Jerry's Nugget Shiny Blues. That's going to be today's dice. Here we go, coming out. Let's grab a number here, and we got us aces. Aces in both places does not matter. There's the 1-1 aces. All right. That's the 7. There we go. Way to start it out. 5, 2, 7. 5, 2, 7. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop a nickel and get $1 change. That's the $4 in vig. There's our $1 change. And those pay $90. So there is 75, $90 for 4. That's how that's going to work. And we're going to leave them up there. Bring this back to the rack. Coming out. There's a 9. Coming out to a 9, 5, 4, 9. All right, so here's the way this works. We lose our bet on the 9, okay? We're not gonna lay the 6 or 8. We only do that if one of those becomes the point. The 5 and 9 come down. I'm gonna play those at $40 each. I'll take my quarter back to the rack. I'll put $15 up to the 9. Now they're up at $40. They're gonna go to 100 hopefully, and then come back down again. Mark the point. And I'm gonna try and keep my rack as sane as I can, but I'm gonna need these 4 and 4. I'm gonna trying to keep 4 greens and 4 reds in front. That's gonna always be my back wall lay bets. And let them sit there. We'll work the rest of the rack as we go. All right, here we are. 5, 4, 9 is the point. Let's get another one. Oh, God, look at that. Look at that. We got a 7 right away. We should have been laying the numbers, right? 6, 1, 7. And old Johnny's talking too much and letting that RNG go. All right, here we go. Those are going to come down. Huge bummer. Nemo, I'm so sorry. But I will do this all day long. I will break the strategy. All right, laying the back wall, pucks off. 4, 3, 1, 4, sweet. That's gonna be our point. No effect here, the back wall lays just come down. That's actually a good situation. Let's grab the 4 and 10. Let's get the 5 and 9. Again, for $40 each. I'm gonna drop it to quarter, get some reds. All right. There we go. We're out. There's no lay bet. Again, like last time. Let's just make some money here. Let's get these things to pay off. 3, 1, 4. All right. Fantastic. Right back to it. 3, 1, 4. That's awesome. Because 100, 4, 5. I have to get some change here. There's my, for $5 in VIG, that 100 is going to pay 200. Which almost covers our loss from the last roll, right? Last roll, we lost 280. We got back 200 just now. I'm going to bring these both down as well and put them back out there for a quarter. So the 4 and 10 drop to a quarter immediately following a point being set or following it being hit. So they go from 200 and bring it all back. I'm going to go ahead and get my rack reset. We're going to go back out for the back wall lay because every time we're coming out, we are laying that back wall regardless. Sweet. How about a nice come out 7? It'd be nice, right? Now we got a 6 and a 6. That's a 12. Let's go. Let's go. This strategy is so much fun. Look at that. 2 12s in a row. 2 12s. Not trying to control energy here at all. We're just rolling. There's an 8. Okay, we get to do a lay bet. Finally, 6 2 8. Sweet. 6 2 8. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose that $30. Get this out of my way. These will come down, and we're gonna lay the sister. Let's mark the 8. I'm gonna lay the sister for $300. This is the dangerous part. Okay, I do tend to come right back on these things sometimes, especially down here. We'll lay the sister for 3. Everything else is still working. I'm gonna work the 4 and 10 back up now. We're gonna ladder them up. A little bit of a parlay here for the first hit or so. All right, let's do it. Let's make it happen. There's a 10. Love it. 10 easy. 6 4 10. Again, we're gonna drop a buck to get 50. I'm gonna play this like the Bank Street. We're gonna go ahead and do a full parlay of those things, and then we'll come back and grab other stuff with it afterwards. First hit, 410. I'm gonna play this 410 like Waylon does. It's gonna be a 410 parlay. Did I mark that in? I did. 6 4 10. There's a 9, 5 and a 4. That's a 9. This is cool. So the 9, 40 pays 56. I'll show it to you one time. 50, 5, $56. I'm gonna drop $4. So I'll take this nickel and get a penny change, dropping $4. That turns that 40 into 100. There's 75, $100. So we go to $100 on the 9. So from 40 to 100, the 9 hits again, it's out, right? Then it's done. It's done its job. I'd love to see a second 9 here. That'd be fantastic. Oh, we did it. Look at that. Look at that. 5 4 9. That's great. 5 4 9. So 100 pays 125, $140. I'm going to take the 100 back. We're going to go back to 40 bucks, and we're going to bring back $200. I love that move. Whoo, baby. G Money from Hawaii Crap Shooters. That's his move. I love it. That's one of my favorite things of all time. That's a fantastic move. It works for the 5 and for the 9. 200 bucks. Whoo. That's great. It's a great tweak right there. There's a 4, 2, 6. So after a great move comes a great disaster, and the sister number that we laid goes away. That's a shame. I'm not going to go back to it. Leave it naked. We got picked off once. That's okay. We made money up here, so I got to be okay with that. The 6 is logged in. Sorry, Nemo. We got ourselves picked twice here, but that's okay. We're working everything else good. 3, 2, 5. Same drill for the 5. Okay, it's going to pay 56. I'm just going to drop a nickel. I'm going to get a dollar change from the bank. That's my $4. We're going to make this look like 100. So from 40 to 100 for a $4 power press is what that turns into, okay? If we hit another 5, we'll bring back 200 bucks. We'll almost get some of that back, which we really desperately need to see that back. There's a yo, a 6 and a 5. I'd love to get a 4 or 10 hit here too on the way out. That'd be really sweet. There's the 7. So that came a couple rolls too late, 4, 3, 7, but we made money early in that roll, right? We did okay on the 9. We did okay in the 4 and 10. That's fine. We did get picked a few times. We'll survive that. I think we're going to survive it. Let's get it again. Okay. Again, hybrid plays weird because you're kind of bouncing around from what you're rooting for between the rolls there. But if it works out really well. There's our lay of the back wall. Come out 7, please. No, we got a 6. So we're going to be laying again. Let's see if this lay piece of this thing I like. Because I like, I like the traveling lay idea. But chasing the sister around feels like I'm not sure of how that's going to work out probability-wise. All right, let's get our rest of our bets out. 4 and 10 now back to 100. 5 and 9 are going to be now back out there at 40 bucks. I need to get some change to do it. All right. Getting whacked for 250 twice and 300 once has put a significant dent in the bankroll. We're going to have to get our work done here. Oh, for frick's sake. Nemo, not working out. 5, 3, 8. We lost our lay again. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt big time. I'm not going to go back to it, though. There's a 9. We just got to work the outside bets here and make money with it, right? Can we do it? Same thing. We're going to exchange 40 for 100. I got to get change for $4 out of our X. We're going to get back 21 and change to pay that VIG, or to pay that power press rather. I'll put those over here. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. Same thing. We're going to drop, again, I'll drop a nickel. We'll get back a penny from the bank. Make that 5 look like 100. Now the 4 and 5 are both at 100. The 4 and 10 are the 5 and 9 are at 100. Pressed up, the 4 and 10 are still nakedly at 100 out of our rack. Let's get an outside hit here. We need it really bad. There's a 10. Whew. Thank you for that. 6, 4, 10. Again, $5 in VIG. Pays 200 bucks. 4 and 10 both come back to the rack, all the way back to the rack. And we'll go down to a quarter each. Big time regression on the 4 and 10. We're still pretty upside down here in the rack. We're going to need these 5s and 9s to pay off for us. Let's get them working. Damn it. Don't get it. We got a 7. I need one of those to hit before the 7. That would have been ideal. But as it turns out, it's not ideal. Let's go ahead back out there. We'll lay the back wall one more time. I need this. Back wall is laid. I'll do the 4 and 10 right now, so they're out there. Yeah, let's go. Let's log the 7 in, 4, 3. And we got a hard 10. All right, hard 10's good. The Backwall Lays comes back clean. Didn't do any damage to it. Didn't do any good for us either. So there's that. Now we're going to go $40 on each of the 5 and 9. So I'm going to drop 100, take back 20 and change because they're going to put $80 out there. All right. We got work to do. We're way behind here. Way behind. Let's get that 10 marked in as the point. That's over here, not on the other side. There's a 10. We hit the point. Woo! That's good. 6, 4, 10. We're going to drop a nickel. Take $200 in payment. Bring the 4 and 10 both down to a quarter each. I'm going to get some change for that right there. There's 400 and change. There's the VIG. They go down to a quarter, so they both got hit. That's right. Puck is going to be off. That's coming back to the rack. We're going to lay the back wall one more time. Every come out, we lay the back wall. All right, 6, 4, 10. Repeater. There's a 6. Okay, so now it's going to be the big test. The big strategy test right here. 6 to 4, 2. Lose our $30. My bank is jacked up. There we go. Lose 30. I'm going to bring these back. Everything else is already set up the way we want it. Oops. Ah. Except for the 8. We need to lay the 8. So far, this lay bet has not been our friend. Well, let's see what happens. We're going to pay the VIG afterwards. Here we go. 6 is the point. Yeah. Let's just stay off the 8. Hey, hard 4. Sweet, hard 4. Love it. Deuces. Again, for $1, that pays 50. Let's get them both pressed up. Excuse me. How about one more of those? That'd be awesome. There's a midnight. 6, 6. Come on, N3MO. Let's get our thing done here. Let's get the 4 or 5. Get them all to hit. Everything. Sweet. Look at that. 5, 5. Hard 10. Now, I didn't pick up the hard ways. I could have, but I didn't. For $2, maybe 3, depending on your casino. That's the VIG I'm paying here. That was $2. That will pay 100. And I'm going to bring them both back to base. We're going to bring them back down, and now I'm going to press them a little bit harder moving forward, okay? All right, they're down. Let's get the 5 and 9 to hit. That would be awesome. Here we go. Ooh, with 4 hits, that's good, good. 314, 314. Again, for $1, so I'll drop a 5 and get 4 change. That's my VIG. That'll pay 50. We're going to stack them both up. 314. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think I put the 4 in twice. 415. Let me go fix that real quick. I typed it in 2 times. It's a 415 on this one. All right. So again, we're going to drop $4 out of our rack. Make that 5 look like 100. We need a repeat. We need that 5 to repeat now. Come on, you can do it. Well, I'll take a 10 too. That's cool. 6, 4, 10. So 6, 4, 10. Now this time what I'm going to do is, again, we're going to drop $2 for the VIG. It's going to pay $100. Let's do 75 and a quarter for that. Okay. There's the VIG. Did I get my change? I didn't get my change. I need to get $3 in change. All right, so the VIG's paid. The bet's paid. Now what I'm going to do with it is this. We're going to take the 5s. I'm going to grab $10 on the hard 4 and the hard 10. Press them each by 1/4 and bring back 30. So we're going to bring back a little bit of money on that one. If we hit it again, I'll do a 1 unit press and start bringing it back. These will be up and pulls from this point. Hopefully, we hit them hard. That's the idea. Not quite the full Bank Street, but it's Bank Street-ish on the outsides. Hey, easy 4. That's cool. We'll lose our hard 4. But that easy 4, again, for $3 now, is going to pay $150. 75 pays $150. I'm going to drop them each a quarter. They both go up to $100. Bring 100 back to the rack. I'll replace the hard 4 just the one time here. And there we go. We have our 4 and 10 yacked all the way up, which is great. One more hit of those, back down to a quarter, we'll start that process. Again, I'm just gonna recycle the 100 on the 4 and 10. We're not gonna go to the ceiling with it. I do want that 5 to hit really bad. That's gonna be a big one for us if we can get that 5 to replay itself. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's a midnight. Critical roll for us here. We gotta get these insides to pay. 6-6 midnight, come on. Maybe a shot of coffee will help me out. Hey, look we did. Look what we did. We always do it. We always do it. We picked ourselves off again. All that hard work, only to pick the 8 off. It's a bummer. Huge, huge bummer. Damn. That's like is that the second time? Or the third time we've done that to ourselves? There's the 9. Wow. What a big bummer. 5, 4, 9. I love the lay 6 and 8, but boy, oh boy. A little bit unlucky. Okay, we're gonna drop a nickel and get a penny change. It's dropping $4 essentially to bring that 9 to 100. Everything is set. All the bets in the front are looking good. We just need to make some hay in here. Let's go, 5, 4, 9. This is the bank's money. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10 on the end. That's good, that'll help a little bit. That will help a little bit. It's soft, right? Easy 10, we lose 10 bucks. And again, for 5, I got to drop a quarter. I'll get 20 bucks in change, $5 in VIG. I get over here, 5 bucks in VIG. That'll pay 200. We're going to bring those down to a quarter each. There we go. Well, they're still bought for a quarter. And I'll put the 400 back in my rack. Now look at the rack. The rack is actually looking pretty good. I've got all my blacks are back that we started with plus 1. So we're gonna we're not quite even yet. We need a 5 or 9 to pay off for us here, but we're getting close to working ourselves back. I'm gonna drop $10 more out there on the hard ways. There we go. All right, let's get it. Let's get a 5 or a 9 here. 5 or a 9. Another 12. Whoo, boy. A lot of 12s today. I think that's 3 of them, right? Man. There's a yo 11, yo. Yo, yo, yo. 6, 5, yo. Come on. Hey, we got one of them. 415. That's great. That's great. A 415. I love you. I love you. That pays 140. Here's the exchange. We started with 40. We bring back 200 and we go back to 40. G Money, you're the man. You're the man. All right, let's get that 9 to do the same thing. Same thing on the 9. Come on, give me a 9. Give me a 9. Oh, it almost was. It almost was. But this is going to be good anyway. 5, 5. That's a hard 10. For a buck, we get 50, which is awesome. Okay. Also, for 10, we get 70 over here. So 50, 70 bucks. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to go to 50 each here. And the 4 and 10. I'm gonna make those both look like 15. I'm gonna bring back 60 bucks to the rack. I actually could make these look like 20 if I wanted to. Let's do that. Let's make them 20s. We'll bring back 50. That's awesome. Give me a 9. Give me a 9. There it is. We did it. 5, 4, 9. So every bet on the front side is paid. 5, 4, 9. Fan-freaking-tastic. Again, that pays 140. We're gonna take $200 back. We're gonna drop 40 up here, and we're back where we started. Both the 5 and 9 earned us 200 bucks each, which is great because it covers the two getting. So let's do some math. We got whacked twice up in here on the laybats, 600 bucks. We got whacked twice up in here for 240 or 280, twice. So that's 500 here. That's $1,100 we got whacked on. My bankroll is tight. Here's my $2,000 starting bankroll. I've got 110. I got about 200 bucks in the rack and profit, plus all that's profit play. So this thing fought back down $1,100 and did its thing. Now again, I'm also an awesome roller, right? Which doesn't hurt for sure. Getting the rolls you need, but We set ourselves up with, I think, solid bets to get us there. There's a 549 again. Let's repeat that process right there. Let's do the G Money 2 hundo split. We're gonna go ahead and get the 9 looking like $100. It's gonna cost me $4 to do that. There's my dollar change. Let's get it again. Let's get that again. 549, is it logged? Come on. 628. Boy, we would have got picked up a second time. 628, no effect. There's the point. 3-3, hard 6, that's our point. All right, everything's off, but we're gonna go back and do our thing. We're gonna go ahead and do the backwall lay, every come out roll. We're gonna hammer that 7 on the come out roll. Let's get it right here. How about a come out 7? Steal $90 from the casino. Look at that, we did it. Yeah, 527. We stole $90. 527. It's gonna cost me $4, right? I'm gonna drop a quarter out of here. We're gonna get 21 and change for that quarter. Okay. Back to the rack. That's gonna pay the VIG for what's about to be $90. There's $90 coming home. That paid the VIG. And we're back in the rack with a little bit of profit, leaving those things out there. Let me get the 7 logged in and we're good. All right. Everything's off but the lay bets. 6, 516. Now we're gonna have to put our profit at risk here. 516. We lose this one. These come back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take $30 here and just make it so my next lays are ready to go. Okay, we're gonna do it. We have a good setup out here. I'm gonna lay the sister for 300. This is the part of this that's not feeling right now, but let's do it. Let's do it anyway. I could throw a big hard 8 bet out here, I suppose, right? I don't know. I mean, do we need to put $75 out here? That seems a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We'll leave our 6 out there by itself. Let's get the 9 to hit. Well, the 5 hits, that's okay. We'll get the 5 pressed up. 3, 2, 5. We're gonna drop a nickel, get a dollar change from the dealer. That's gonna make that 5 look like 100. Now the 5 and 9 are both repressed to 100. Let's get one of them to hit again. I'll feel a little better about where we are. There's a yo, 6-5. Or a hard 4-10 would be nice too. There's a 1 and a 3, it's an easy 4. So that sucks, we lose our $20 over here. But for $2, that's gonna pay 100. Like so, okay? I'm gonna go up and pull. $50 over here. I'm gonna take this 10 now and regress so they both look like 10. I'm not gonna throw more money out there, but I will bring that back. 314. Let those build up over time. There's a hard 10. Boy, too bad I brought that back, right? Hard 10. It's okay. 5-5, hard 10. So here we are, $3. We have 3 units out there, so $3 and maybe 4 for your casino, but probably 3. I'll take $2 change for the nickel. That will pay 150. We're gonna again bump them both up by 1 unit. They'll both be 100 now. And bring back a black chip to the rack. I'll put it over here. Over here again, we're gonna get paid $70. So 50, $70. I'm gonna put all the reds on it and bring back the 50. All right. So we're pressed up as far as we're gonna go. We're 100 on the 4 and 10. These are at $20 each. Let's get some hits. Let's get some hits. Come on. Let's keep building this bankroll up. 3, 2, 5. Hey, look at that. You know what's going to happen there. 3, 2, 5. It's going to pay 140. 125. I love this exchange, man. I love this. 2 blacks for $40 all day long. That is beauty. There's our starting bankroll. There's our $2,000. All this, all that is profit. Everything is profit, right? I could bring it all down right now. Matter of fact, I probably should bring it all down right now because what I got in here is, let's color it out. I have $200 in green. That's profit. I've got 120 here. My backwall lays, let's bring these back. Again, let's do this looking at it from a percentage win state. There's the black for the greens. There's a green chip with the reds from my rack. There's the green. Pull the hardways down. There's $40 there in hardways. That's a green and three reds. Oh my God, come on, John. And out here, 3, 4, 5, $640 out there on the felt. So check this out. There's $600, $700, $800, $900, $50, $75. There's $100. I'll make that look like a black chip for you. There's $100. This, my friends, is $1,000 in profit right there, plus whatever that is, $1,023 in profit. That ain't bad, considering especially how bad we got destroyed, right? We had 2 times where we lost 280. We had 2 times where we lost 300. $1,100 in getting hammered, still made $1,000 in profit. I did like that today. Yesterday, not so much. Today, we did a good job. The Dice Fairies are helping us out today. We had a good roll in the morning out in the garage. We had a good roll here this morning with this one. It all feels pretty good, right? Feels pretty good on a Tuesday. Let's hope that that's a predictor for Vegas, maybe, right? Wouldn't that be kind of nice? So there we go. There's your hangover remedy, and I think it cured yesterday's shitty rolling hangover. So N3MO done did his job. That's a good strategy. I like the 5 and 9 press up. It doesn't hurt when you roll like an absolute champion, right? Like we did today. We had a great roll. That was pretty awesome. Keep the dice hot. You're gonna say I'm not rolling. I'm leaving the hot table because it's 9 o'clock. I got to go to work. Never leave a hot table. I am getting out of here. N3MO, yo, who is this man on my YouTube? It's me, dude. It's me. It's John. I can roll sometimes, right? All right, everybody who wants one more roll, there's no bets out there. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do what I did this morning. I got just a few minutes left. Let's burn the change. Let's burn the change. Keep my $1,000 in profit right here. All right, we're gonna burn that. So let's have, let's do 10 the field, 10 come in, and we'll do $3 on, we'll do the 3-way craps. All right, well, let's do the 2, the 3, 2, 3, and 12. All right, that's it. 3-way craps, $10 coming, 10 in the field, point still 6. There's an 8. I'm just gonna roll it out until something happens here. We're gonna lose our stupid field. The field bets suck. God, the field sucks. That goes to the 8. These went away, obviously. There's a 5. Doesn't matter. Me and my one lousy little tiny, there's a freaking horn number, of course. There it is. Another one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 1 roll off. 2 horns in a row. Come on. There's your point getting hit. There's the 6. Hard 4 the hard way. Hard 4. Easy 4. Oh my God, look at this roller. Look, who is this guy, right? N3MO, yeah, who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. How about an 8? Can I get an 8? No. Give me an 8. Give me an 8. There's ace deuce. Ace deuce, 1, 2, 3. There's my 7. Now we're done. Okay, now we lost our chump change, and that's okay. That's okay. That was fun. We did good. We did good. That was a fun morning. Fun morning all the way around. Let me get back over here again. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Yay for me. Fun morning, right? I am, as they say, heckin' awesome. That's what my shirt says. That's what I am. Good morning. We had a good run in the garage with the squeeze play. We had a good run here with the hangover remedy. And I hope that my little talk there about randomization of dice made sense. I know the guys who do DI practicing for real that are actually good at this will understand what I'm trying to say there, which is, again, not trying to make it not random. I'm trying to reduce the universe of outcomes. And that's what it is. If I can take away 12 outcomes, even if I don't know which 12 they are, but I can kind of get in a zone where I kind of know what they're going to be, that's actually what I'm looking for. So Hope that all made sense. All right. Yeah, I know, John. Yeah. Wait, how many 4s and 10s today did I have? It was a good day for the 4 and 10. I think I had 10 of them between them. And I also said the 5s and 9s went from 40 to 100 to 40. What, 5 times today? Maybe 6 times? Yeah, that was the shit right there. So good job, Black Sheep, Nemo. Thank you, sir. That was fun. Good strategy. That's a fun one to play. I like that play. The 6 and 8 lay are scaring me a little bit. They didn't work out. They haven't worked out really once, I don't think, in the last couple of days. But it makes the strategy. It makes that when it would have worked out, that really does protect you. So, all right, that's it, y'all. It's Tuesday at 9 o'clock. John has a job. Go to work. I will see y'all probably tonight. I might do some practicing again tonight in the garage. I did a little run last night. I'll probably do it again today. So that's it. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you tonight and then tomorrow morning. And then in 2 days to Vegas. All right. See you then. You'll have a great one. Bye.